Hi friends. So, I love games. You ready to play a game? Okay, so let's look. Here's my game. You might be familiar with Sesame Street's one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Yeah, I love that game because I got to figure out which one doesn't belong here. I have some sets of words, and one of these doesn't belong. Which set does not belong? Is not, isn't. Was not, wasn't. May be, may. Did you figure it out? Yeah, this bottom one. May? What in the world? That's not a word. Contractions mean that we have two words, and we're pushing them together, tossing out a little part of that word, just because we do it to maybe increase the speed that we're speaking, or maybe even when we're writing. It doesn't lose the meaning of the word. We know that isn't means is not, just like wasn't is the same as was not. It's just that we have a contraction. We squeeze those words together like we learned yesterday. It doesn't work for every word. Maybe does not may. We can't just decide what words we're going to make contractions and throw the rest of the parts of the words away. It's not how this works. However, right now we're learning about not contractions, and it works when we have a verb, a helping verb, and the word not. So today what you're going to do is you're going to practice some more of those contractions. Let's go through and check a couple of those out before you practice them. Well, let's start by looking at these. And as review, yesterday we learned that we squished the two words together. Remember that construction vehicle? And then it knocked out one letter. Well, we know for the word not, it's knocking out the O, and it's replacing that with the apostrophe. So I'm not saying is not, I'm saying isn't, because there's no vowel back here. Was not, again, I'm getting rid of the O, knocking it out, and I put the apostrophe in there. So now it's not was not, it is wasn't, because again, we don't have that vowel. What if I had could not? Do I change the spelling of that first word? No, it stays the same. I keep that first word complete. It's that word not that we're squeezing with the other word and getting rid of the O. So I have N apostrophe T because it's taking that place of the O. Instead of could not, I have couldn't. Just like if I had would not, I would have wouldn't. We did have a tricky one though yesterday. Do you remember what it was? Will not. That's right. Will not. Won't is not a word. And instead, they changed it. It is won't. And remember, I truly don't know the reason behind it. This is one that I'm not familiar with as to the reasoning behind it, but I do know if we're saying will not, it is spelled won't. W-O-N apostrophe T. So the idea here is I'm still having the not. I'm still getting rid of the O. It's the apostrophe still taking that place. But I need to spell it W-O instead of W-L-L. I guess because won't doesn't really sound right. And so we made it won't. But all the other ones, they follow the rule. So just like yesterday, you have that worksheet to work on where you're putting in the contraction for me. You have another one because I want you to learn about, hey, what do we do when we have contractions? And this time you're going to look at the contractions and figure out which ones are right.